We are at the airport here in Trinidad and going to get some Starbucks, a little mocha, and boom!
Ooh, what's up, my Trinbago vibe peeps? Welcome to another edition of, well, I can't say Trinbago vibes because we're not in Trinbago at the moment. We actually in the States, in a state called Chicago. So in this one, we are going to check out one of the biggest Starbucks in the world. Right now we're in Chicago. That's just a bus just went by. Right now we on the Magnificent Mile, and it is cold, yo. It's like wow. Right now it's freezing. So let's go get some. Don't mind, you know, I had this drink right now, but let's go get something warm, get something to eat at one of the largest Starbucks in the world, right here in Chicago.
We are also checking out a 2D restaurant and the ice cream museum. You heard that right, ice cream museum right here in Chicago. So yeah, this is a Starbucks Reserve Roastery, 5 floors of Starbucks, and I say let's work our way to the top and make our way down. It's a kind of different vibes from our usual Trinbago stuff, but ever so often I just want to show you all some other interesting spots, at least the one I have discovered on my trips outside Trinidad and Tobago, Chicago in this case. We'll also be giving you some tips, well, at least from what I've experienced, in case you visit here one of these days. Speaking of which, and this is the first tip, always expect a crowd tread on every level. And seats are first come, first serve, so it may be challenging to find a seat, especially if you have a bigger crowd. Yeah, I mean, you may get lucky to find a spot if you decide to be eating there or taking part of any other beverages. By the way, this is not the only Starbucks Reserve Roastery, but it is
the largest Starbucks in the world, right here in Chicago, right here on Michigan Avenue, which is the Magnificent Mile. We're on the 3rd floor. So the plan was to go and try something on each floor, because apparently there's something different on each floor, but not really.
The 4th floor is the only one with this unique cocktail bar, and it's the one that's most crowded. So we ordered a Starbucks Reserve Espresso Martini, which was about 16 US, yeah, and the Whiskey Cloud, which cost about 18 US. So yeah, it's expensive to a degree, but I guess this is like a normal price. Like if you go in a bar here in the States, kinda, probably. I don't know, let me know in the comments below, but I would think so.
Cheers. Yep, tastes like coffee and whiskey.
Whoa, you're real tasting the coffee in this. But I can taste the alcohol and it's light. It is good. Boy, I think I could get carried away with this. Like, I can probably drink too much of it because it's so light. Yeah, so I need to slow down, but it's pretty good.
Now, the other floors, well, the 2nd and the 3rd, had a wider assortment of food and coffee drinks that you wouldn't really find in your regular Starbucks. And we end up getting, for food, we end up getting our smoked salmon and cream cheese on brioche, as well as some prosciutto and fontina cheese in this fancy looking bread. I'm not sure what you call it. And these were alright. Like, these were more Italian style food, but it's the dessert dread. This raspberry cheesecake railwin. So the ground floor or 1st floor had like a normal coffee bar and gift shop.
Right now it's Trini week we visiting, and I could just imagine how here it'll be on our weekend. Yeah boy, but it's kind of cool though to like be here in the largest one. First visit, probably the last.
Minus the crowd and the lines to order, but I guess that's what you can expect when you come here. So overall, this was a cool concept to come to the largest Starbucks right here in Chicago, and it was a decent experience. Anywho, is the next spot I'm looking forward to.
It's the 2D restaurant right in Chicago, so this is going to be interesting.
2D restaurant in Halstead, which is further north of the Magnificent Mile. We did the dine-in meal experience, which was a kind of fixed menu for 2 that we reserved and paid for in advance. Now, the dining meal experience cost about $60.60 US in total for 2 peeps when you include taxes. And I found this to be actually pretty good given the experience and the vibes of the place. Even though the place was small, it was still amazing on the perspective you have you know, you get when you enter. It felt like you were in your own comic strip, a black and white experience. I'm with Julian. What's a fancy? The dining meal experience, you basically get a drink. In this case, Julia got the lemon blossom fizz, and I got a passion fruit lemonade. So you get a burst of passion fruit here.
That tastes like liquid gummy worms.
Next was some fresh salad. I think they call this waffle salad. Yeah. Followed by the main course.
I wonder if this is gonna taste like KFC Singapore.
By the way, they didn't have fries at this point, so we got chicken tenders, which was kind of awesome.
So this is wasabi aioli with on a chicken tender.
It's supposed to be a sweet chili and sesame seed sauce, but
if I'm honest with you, it tastes close to honey mustard. Kinda.
now for the main sandwich with this Korean hot sauce. Alright, let's bite into the Seoul rooster sandwich. Hopefully I pronounced it right.
That has a kick to it. It's spicy.
Honestly, I think this is the best food we have had since we reached here in Chicago.
Yeah, I tend to agree with her in this. This real tasting good. Like this. Real spicy. Real spicy. Different level of spicy.
But it was tasty. It's more Korean flavors here, and we thoroughly enjoyed this. Now, let me just show you all some more aspects of the 2D restaurant before we jump into the dessert. Don't forget to like and leave a comment. You can definitely get some epic pictures here at the restaurant, bathtub included. Alright, let's head to the outside. Now this is a cool phone. I wonder if I can get an 868 dial, boy. By the way, 868 is Trinidad and Tobago's code for calling us there in the Caribbean. Alright, this is a cool panel van. Some really good selfie spots, Dred.
I mean, we're breaking from the little 2D stuff here out on the outside, but they have this cool panel van thing. And finally, dessert.
Mochi donut is like a Japanese-American hybrid donut, which was deliciously chewy. And the sweetness level, just right. Just a Trini with some mochi donuts at the 2D restaurant.
Alright, so these donuts are so good, we took some to go. Let's see what we get.
Get these strawberry cheese.
A little pumpkin something. I'm talking about. I like pumpkin spice.
2D restaurant. And it's so worth the visit, as Julia mentioned. It was definitely one of the best foods or food spot we ate in while on the strip.
Let me know in the comments below what you all think about this one. I'm right outside downtown on the loop. So yeah, so that one was good. That was the first time there. We got some nice pictures. We got some good food. Alright, one more stop on this one. So we've had Starbucks. We've had food at 2D restaurant. Mochi donuts, the full works, wasabi, chicken tenders because they didn't have any fries. The fries had finished. So we ended up tenders. Ain't gonna complain about that.
Right, we're back at the Magnificent Mile at the Chicago's Tribune Tower in this final stop on this adventure, the Museum of Ice Cream, which is basically a walkthrough interactive experience with ice cream in almost every room. Well,
Pumpkin ice cream. Not bad. Yeah, nice. You can not too strong pumpkin flavor, but it is good. Well, everything so far inside here is pink. As I can see, you get some ice cream as soon as you enter. And right now we in a little area before we go actually to scoop our way,
which is the name of the walkthrough here at the museum. But before the walkthrough, we just got ourselves some adult drinks. Trinbago vibes here in Chicago, checking out some cool spots and eating ice cream. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already.
Shall we play a hole in the wall?
Yup, they have a mini golf course inside the museum. By the way, it's not your traditional museum, but you'll definitely get your fill of ice cream.
So they have hot dog or haunted vanilla. Which one you want?
Which one you want to try?
Hot dog, obviously.
Okay, fine. I'll try the haunted vanilla.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
Alrighty, so the hot dog comes with mustard and relish. Those both alright?
Is it okay for a tape?
Oh yeah, you can actually videotape.
Yes! Do it.
I'm like 90% sure it's in the contract. You're gonna be on camera. Alright, here you go. Here's the hot dog.
Yes. It is. Do that over.
Alright, and then the haunted vanilla comes with strawberry sauce, Oreo, and gummy worms. All those okay?
Yes! This is real mustard?
Yes, it's a combo of honey mustard and yellow mustard. 2 parts yellow mustard to 1 part honey mustard.
Oh my gosh! Wow.
Well, because the ice cream is supposed to taste like a hot dog, right?
Yeah.
So if it tastes like a hot dog, then the mustard will be good, right?
It should be. So this, the hot dog ice cream. Again, the hot dog flavor. But just like the double ice cream, it's weird. Because it's cool, right? It tastes like hot dog, but it's cool, right?
I'll leave a link to my ice cream doubles video in the description below.
Yay! More candy.
I won't lie, the inner kid in me, in us, came out in these game room. Here are the ice cream museum.
Look at that shorty.
Alright, time for the sprinkle pool, which is basically a foam pool. And the last thing you'll do before you leave this fun, cool, and sweet museum.
You could actually, don't forget to like, subscribe, Trinbago Vibes. We're doing things a little different this round.
Look how pink this ice cream is. It's
Yeah,
really
boy.
Pink.
Wow.
Everything
is.
pink.
Let me sing you rocks in truth and
Yeah.
let me get this.
This nice hierarchy.
Yeah, songs almost excellent.